So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep, so it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. 'Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door. And you knocking, might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs bark, and the sun was down, it was getting dark. Problems, man, I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to do it.
Coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Some neighbors heard some gunshots. They wanted me to come check it out.
I was just taking out the trash. And I ain't heard nothing. We've been hanging out, you know. Ain't nothing going on around here. I just got the kids in the house and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, having a good old time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Sounds good to me.
All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, man.
You too, man.
You can believe what happened over here, man. Got real warm out there in the middle of the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Kentucky Dirt League Spring National Series here at Knoxville Speedway. Again, Newton Cattle Farms Spring Nationals here at Kentucky Dirt League. Race sponsor for tonight, it's the Keltner Contracting here at Knoxville. We have about 60 cars signed in here at Knoxville, and they're super late models for this event here tonight. Also, folks, heads up, coming up in the feature tonight, you will have some money on the line here for a back row challenge here tonight in the main event. I'm Alex Robinson again, joined by BJ in the producer's chair. As you see, in practice, Blake Majulis, the 127, is up top. Evan C. in the 33 for VLR is second. Damian Keffer, Devin Morgan, and Tyler Cox are your top five. Austin Carr, Jesse Wall, Kendall Tucker, Zach McSwain, and Clifford Driscoll round out the top 10 right now in hot laps. Qualifying will be on the way shortly. And man, with this new tire model, anything can happen here in qualifying. UC 17.5s are your quick times here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after these quick commercial breaks. Oh, nope, qualifying is on. Here we go. Checkered flag waves on practice, and here we go. Qualifying, get ready to become underway. Who is going to throw down the gauntlet here tonight at Knoxville? So on track there, you see Robert Fletcher in the 77 machine for FTP. Robert Fletcher in the 77 on track. Full throttle performance 77. Robert Fletcher trying to set down the gauntlet here tonight. As you know, though, the 33 Evan C. in attendance, so is Blake Majulis, Robert Fletcher. And here we go, qualifying times coming in hot and heavy. And as right now, Matthew Selby has set down the gauntlet with an 18.157. 18.157 for Matthew Selby is the quick time here with a minute into the 3 minutes you got to set down a qualifying time. You see Ethan Toder, Chase Hardy in the top 10 right now, but here we go. Tyler Calhoun came close there. 18.271 puts him second quick in qualifying. There he is, VLR 33. It's Evan C. Can he set quick time here once more, ladies and gentlemen? He has been on a roll in these super late models. And what time will this 33 machine put down here? You see him on the bottom side. Evan C. on the rails here early on. Blake Majulis, quick time with 18.026. 18.026 for Blake Majulis. Evan C. going to say, I can top that. Quick time, 17.982. 17.982 for Evan C. Blake Majulis, second quick. Devin Morgan, your third quick. There's the 4 of Huey Quillen. Huey Quillen right now. Kendall Tucker goes third quick, 18.034. 18.034 for Kendall Tucker. Devin Morgan, again, he's fourth quick with an 18.073. So, man, oh, man, look at these times so far. Matthew Selby still holds fifth quick with that 18.157. And then you have Calhoun, Dobbs, Keffer, all those guys in the 18.2s or lower. And here he is, Team ABR, the three-time World of Outlaw Sprint Car champion. It is Alex Bergeron. Alex Bergeron in the 12 machine, Ryan Underwood, 18.077. That puts him fifth quick. Fifth quick for Ryan Underwood with an 18.077. Alex Bergeron's first time, 18.398. Second time was slower, so that'll put Alex Bergeron 23rd quick on the speed charts. Qualifying has wrapped up here, folks, and setting quick time once more here at Knoxville. It is VLR 33 of Evans C with a 17.988. Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker, Devin Morgan, Ryan Underwood round out your top 5 here in qualifying. Heat race number 1 is on the grid, and here is your starting grid. The 33 Evans C for VLR. He starts on the pole to the outside. It's the 80 of Jacob Harberts. Row number 2, D1RT 71, Cole Cabry to the outside. D12 25, it's Zach McSwain. Jesse Wall in that 2 machine. He starts 5th outside. Drew Hopkins racing 116 of Chase Hardy. Blake Starnes, he will start in the 7th spot. Outside, it's Austin Friedman in the 89, and rounding out the field in the 38 machine, it's Brandon Marlowe. So here we go. Heat race number 1.
By the way, no.
Lights are out on the pace truck. We will be green next time by for heat race number 1. Who will take it here tonight, folks? The 33 Evans C. Jacob Harberts. That is row number 1. Cole Cabry, Zach McSwain. Keep an eye on that 2 of Jesse Wall starting in row number 3. He's a quick car to keep your eye on here tonight, folks, as well. Pace truck is off, green flag is out, and the 33 gets the jump he usually does as Evans C leads us into turn number 1. Heat race number 1, 8 laps the distance, and Evans C on that front right now, and you see the battle for third. Cole Capri, Zach McSwain, those two going at it already. The 71 with a little slide job there. Cole Capri takes over the 3rd spot, but here comes Zach McSwain. McSwain now to the inside. He's going to return that slider. He takes back the 3rd spot. Those two battling out. Chase Hardy, Jesse Wall, those two are going at it. Contact between the two of them. That puts Jesse Wall back into the 8th spot now. As you see the Hornets nest back there, they're 3 wide momentarily. Jesse Wall, Marlowe, Friedman, all going at him right now. There's Chase Hardy in the next 2. Contact between Marlowe and Chase Hardy. Caution flag is out here. First caution tonight here in heat race number 1. Here's your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. And there you see just contact between Hardy and Harlow there. So, not too much damage on that 38 machine. And only 3 laps into heat race number 1. Man, oh man, it felt like there was more laps down than that. But, folks, that's what happens at Knoxville. Bigger track, feistier cars, better drivers. And you know it's all here tonight on Ultimate Dirt TV. but can anyone stop the 33 Evan C right now? He looked untouchable so far in this heat race, but again, only 3 laps going to be in the book. Jacob Harberts, Cole Cabry, Zach McSwain. McSwain and Cabry, those two were going at it there for all 3 of those laps. Then you had Friedman, Hardy, Wall, and Starnes. Marlowe was in that mix as well. All those guys battling as well. So again, heat race number 1 has been feisty so far, and it's only going to heat up as the night goes on here at Knoxville. Pace truck getting ready to duck in, and we will be back underway here for heat race number 1. Pace truck off, green flag out, the 33 back on the loud pedal here. You see already battle for second now. Cole Cabry, he's going to throw the haymaker into turn 1 and 2. 71 takes over second momentarily. Harberts goes to the inside now. Those two battle side by side. Zach McSwain right behind him as well. Now McSwain going to try and throw a slider. Contact between him and the 71. Everyone keeps it clean and green though as we continue on. 4 down, 4 to go for that 33 of Evan C. Harberts right now. But again, this battle is on as you see McSwain. Cabry, here comes that 2 of Jesse Wall. Wall trying to make it a 3-car battle for the 3rd spot right now. 71, 25, and 2. Who is going to take this 3rd spot? Cole Cabry with a slide job right there. McSwain goes back underneath. These two side by side once more. Zach McSwain takes back the 3rd spot as he slides up in front of the 71. 71 of Cabry for D1RT goes back beneath, but not going to get the run to pass him here. 2 laps to go, and McSwain and Cabry still going at it for this 3rd spot. Who is going to take it here tonight? McSwain has a run into the corner right now, starting to pull away from the 2 of Jesse Wall and the 71 of Cabry. White flag in the air for the 33 of Evan C. Down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Team VLR on the board here tonight with a heat race win for the 33 of Evan C. Jacob Harbert second, Zach McSwain in 3rd, and Cole Cabry in 4th. So there it is, Evan C. with the win. Jacob Harbert, Zach McSwain, Cole Cabry, Jesse Wall round out your top 5. Blake Starnes, Chase Hardy, Austin Friedman, and Brandon Marlowe round out your 9-car field. Heat race number 2, and on the pole for D1RT, the 127, it is Blake Majulis to the outside, Tyler Calhoun in the 94. Row number 2, Clifford Driscoll to the inside, outside, Mid-South Dirtslingers 22, it is Brendan Weeks. Row number 3, Randall Carter for VLR. He starts in that 5th spot to the outside. Jacob Lassiter in the 51. Hunter Heck, he starts in the 7th spot to the outside. It's Hunt the front himself. It's Jesse Ennerkin. And rounding out the field, it'll be Tyler Reed in the 58. Another star-studded heat race here. You have Majulis, you have Carter, you have Ennerkin. Don't count out Brendan Weeks right now. He's starting in row number 2. Tyler Reed, we've seen him in the past few weeks. He's had a strong car. He'll be one to keep your eye on. Lassiter as well. So again, a lot of cars. Only a few make it into the feature. Everyone else has to go to the alphabet soup later on tonight. But here we go on that front row again. Majulis and Calhoun. Calhoun in that 94 machine. Blake Majulis in the 127 for D1RT. Keep an eye on that battle up front. Can Majulas recreate what we saw in heat race number 1? We'll find out. The green flag is out here for heat race number 2, and the 127 gets a good start into turn 1 and 2. He goes as now here we go already. Battle for the 3rd spot. Carter, Calhoun. Here comes Brendan Weeks now. Weeks with a good run. He's trying to put his hat in the mix early on here. He goes to the inside of Calhoun. Calhoun holds on to the 4th spot, but for how long is the question? Randall Carter, he gets into the 3rd spot already in lap number 1. Here we go, contact there as we went 4 wide momentarily. Calhoun gets the worst of it. He's back there. There's Hunter Heck as well. Tyler Reed, Jesse Ennerkin. Ennerkin into the top 4 already. And also Reed, he's in 7th. He's moved up 2 spots. Brendan Weeks still in the 6th spot here, folks, but that's only 2 laps into the book. And Jesse Ennerkin already up to 4th. UC Lassiter in 5th. But keep an eye. Randall Carter, he's on that 3rd spot. Blake Majula still out in front of this one. Clifford Driscoll. Randall Carter, your top 3. There is that one machine. Jesse Ennerkin. He is in the 4th spot here, folks, but he has company Lassiter trying to make a run on to the 1 of Ennerkin. Lassiter right now in the 5th spot. Can he peek into the 4th spot here tonight in the heat race? Number 2, 4 down, 4 to run for the 127 of Blake Majulis, Clifford Driscoll. As now here goes Ennerkin. Ennerkin slide job here for the 3rd spot. Ennerkin takes over from Randall Carter. Now Carter tries to go back to the inside. Carter now tries to return the favor. Not going to get there now as Ennerkin gets the run off the top side. He holds on to the 3rd spot, but here comes Lassiter. Lassiter tries to sneak to the inside of Randall Carter. Carter and Lassiter battling it out for the 4th spot right now. 2 to run. 127 going to be taking this white flag momentarily here, folks. Clifford Driscoll in the 2nd spot comfortably with Jesse Ennerkin in 3rd. White flag in the air for the 127. He is right up there against the cushion, folks. Down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. 127 gets D1RT on the board here in heat race victories tonight. Blake Majulis wins heat race number 2. So heat race number 2 results. Blake Majulis, Clifford Driscoll, Jesse Ennerkin, Randall Carter, Jacob Lassiter, your top 5. Brendan Weeks, Tyler Calhoun, Tyler Reed, and Hunter Heck round out the 9-car heat race number 2 results. Heat race number 3 on the board and on the pole for Swindell Speed Labs. The 00, it is Kendall Tucker to the outside for D12. The 4 of Huey Quillen. John Ruggiero Jr. for D1RT. He starts in the 3rd spot to the outside. It is Tyler Cox in the 68. Mason Lobb for Slam Sim Sports. He starts 5th outside of his rider, Cantillo. Travis St. Clair for Rocket Esports. He starts in the 7th spot to the outside. Full Throttle Performance, 77. Robert Fletcher. And rounding out the field, Newton Cattle Farms, 12 Machine. It's Ben Countermarsh. Lights are out on the pace truck. Kendall Tucker for Swindell Speed Labs. Huey Quillen, D12. Ruggiero Jr. for D1RT. You have St. Clair back there. You have Ben Countermarsh, Ryder Cantillo, Mason Lobb. Again, so many talent drivers. Only a few go on to the show. Everyone else, soup for them. And who is going to also transfer in to here? And who's going to put another heat race win on the board here tonight? Well, we'll find out. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. Kendall Tucker out in front here as he leads us into turn 1 and 2. Ruggiero Jr. already goes to the inside. He slides up on Huey Quillen. Huey Quillen now has more company yet because here comes Tyler Cox. Here comes Mason Lobb already. Here we go. All 3 wide. Something had to give. And contact cars spinning around upside down. 4 cars involved. Caution flag out here in heat race number 3. So here we go. There's the replay again. 3 wide, and Huey Quillen. Travis St. Clair, the 32 machine, also involved there. Tough break for the 4 machine of Huey Quillen. So also involved there, there was Huey Quillen, Ben Countermarsh, Travis St. Clair, and Ryder Cantillo, all involved in that wreck there. Huey Quillen, the only one on pit road right now, as you might count him out of heat race number 3 here. Lights are off. We'll be back green here as we'll about be halfway down with this heat race. Kendall Tucker, John Ruggiero Jr. on the front row on this restart. Keep an eye on Mason Lobb there, Ryder Cantillo. How will those guys back there affect with all the contact that they had earlier on? That pass caution, we'll find out. Pace truck is off. And green flag back out here on the raceway and back on top. It is the 00. Kendall Tucker out in front. Ruggiero Jr., Tyler Cox in the 3rd spot right now. Mason Lobb gets by Robert Fletcher as Mason Lobb in the 4th spot. Ryder Cantillo trying to battle now and knock Robert Fletcher back as well. But it's Kendall Tucker, John Ruggiero Jr., both of them 1 and 2. 3 and 4, Tyler Cox, Mason Lobb now as Lobb trying to chase down the 68 machine of Cox. Here he comes, Lobb. Can he do it for Slam Sim Sports to get him into the top 3 here? But Kendall Tucker now out in front, John Ruggiero Jr. in 2nd. Tyler Cox, Mason Lobb, Robert Fletcher, that is your top 5. Cantillo, St. Clair, and Countermarch all on the outside by a good margin here. But remember, those 3 cars were all involved in that early caution here in heat race number 3. Can that damage be catching up to them right now? Kendall Tucker, though, John Ruggiero Jr., both of them out here 1 and 2 as they go into 3 and 4 here. Again, 5 laps in the book. 3 to run here in heat race number 3. And it's Kendall Tucker, John Ruggiero Jr., Tyler Cox, Mason Lobb, and Robert Fletcher. Again, your top 5, Cantillo, Countermarch, and St. Clair. Those 3 sitting 6, 7, and 8 here in heat race number 3. They're battling amongst themselves. But up front, can John Ruggiero Jr. make a move on the 00, or will the 00 lock up a win here for Swindell Speed Labs? Into 3 and 4, white flag in the air, this time by Kendall Tucker. 1 more lap here, and he will cement his name here as heat race winner here tonight at Knoxville. John Ruggiero Jr., Tyler Cox, Mason Lobb still running in 1 through 4 there, but down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4, the 00 for Swindell Speed Labs. Kendall Tucker wins heat race number 3. John Ruggiero Jr., he finishes 2nd, Tyler Cox in 3rd. So there it is once more. Kendall Tucker with the win. John Ruggiero Jr., Tyler Cox, Mason Lobb, Robert Fletcher, your top 5, St. Clair, Cantillo, Countermarch, and Huey Quillen round out the field for heat race. Number 3 on the pole for heat race. Number 4 is VLR, Devin Morgan to the outside, Scott Dobbs. Well, number 2 on the inside, Vanderpool Racing 21. It is Lyndon Whitfield to the outside, Richie Yost in the 47. Nick Baum, he will start 5th to the outside, $1 Million Motorsports 11 machine of Jennifer Hans. Row number 4, Justin Holt to the inside, outside the 3 of Bobby Mattingly, and rounding out the field in the 9, starting 9th, it's Joe Wiggins. So there they go, past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. Pace truck off. Green flag is out. Here we go. Heat race number 4 underway. And Devin Morgan, just like every other heat race, the pole sitter gets a good jump. Lyndon Whitfield trying to throw a slide job there as, oh man, contact in the back. Caution flag out here early in heat race number 4. So here's your replay, and oh boy. There's the 31. Mama Hans getting into the wall there, but then slide jobs being served, and no room for anything. That was your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Lights will go out this time by, and we'll be back green here for heat race number 4. So in this heat race now, the biggest question, can Devin Morgan lock up another heat race win here for VLR and have 2 VLR cars on the front 2 rows for this A main event? Pace truck is off. Green flag back out here. Devin Morgan, another good start for that 112 machine as he leads us into turn 1 and 2. Already a 3-car battle back underway here for the second spot. Scott Dobbs, Richie Yost, Nick Baum, all in the mix here. Baum goes to the inside now. As that was Mattingly. Mattingly went to the inside of Nick Baum there. Mattingly right now trying to make another move. Tries to go up top. As Mattingly tries to go up top there, you see the 11 of Jennifer Hans has some contact there. As those 4 cars in the back there were battling it out. But up front, it's still Devin Morgan out in front. Dobbs, Whitfield, Yost, Nick Baum, and Bobby Mattingly battling it out for the 5th spot here. But here we go, battle for 3rd between Whitfield and Yost. Whitfield in that 21, he holds on to the 3rd spot, but how long is the real question? The 29 of Yost trying to make a move to the inside, goes up top now. And what will Yost do here? 4 down, 4 to go. Halfway through heat race number 4. And now inside goes Yost once more. Whitfield and Yost going at it. Through 3 and 4, Yost has him right now. Whitfield goes up into the wall here. Richie Yost takes over the 3rd spot now. Can Whitfield regroup, rephrase? But here comes Bobby Mattingly. Mattingly goes to the inside here, trying to take away that 4th spot from Whitfield. Whitfield trying to catch up to Richie Yost, but Yost has him by a good margin right now with 2 laps to run. Can Richie Yost hold on to the 3rd spot? Whitfield goes to the inside. You see there's Bobby Mattingly on the top side trying to chase down these top 3. Scott Dobbs, Richie Yost, both of them. Now Yost goes to the inside, slides up here. He's trying to make a run. White flag in the air for the 112 of Devin Morgan. It is Scott Dobbs in 2nd, Richie Yost in 3rd. But there he is, the 112 into turn 3 and 4, and you can lock this one up for Team VLR. 2nd heat race win for them as Devin Morgan wins heat race number 4. Scott Dobbs 2nd, and Richie Yost in 3rd. So heat race number 4 results. Devin Morgan again with heat race number 4 win. Scott Dobbs, Richie Yost, Lyndon Whitfield, Bobby Mattingly, Nick Baum, Joe Wiggins, Jennifer Hans, and Justin Holt. Heat race number 5, and starting on the pole, it is VLR, Ryan Underwood to the outside, Damian Keffer in the 7, Austin Carr in the 1, he starts 3rd to the outside, Team ABR, the 12 of Alex Bergeron. Row number 3 to the inside, it's Drew Hopkins Racing, Ethan Toder. To the outside, Drew Hopkins Racing as well, it's the 18 of Derek Keltner. Brent New in the 34, he starts 7 to the outside, it's Brandon Freeberg. And rounding out the field for D1RT, the 35 of Scooter Black. So here we go. Heat race number 5. You have the Scooter Black for D1RT. Can he lock up a 2nd heat race win for them? He has to come all the way from the back. Can Alex Bergeron in the 12 machine for Team ABR, can he lock up their only win here in heat race action? Or will it be another VLR car parking in victory lane for a heat race win in Ryan Underwood? Can Damian Keffer, we saw him and saw how quick he can be. Can he pull the upset of a mirror of the ages here, knocking off Bergeron Underwood here in heat race number 5? Pace truck is going to duck off. Heat race number 5 is underway, and Ryan Underwood leads us to the green flag here. And you see already battle for 2nd is on as Austin Carr trying to go to the inside there of Keffer now. He slides up. Carr takes over 2nd here in 1 and 2 already on lap number 1. Alex Bergeron now trying to put Keffer back another spot here in 1 lap as Bergeron tries to go to the inside of Keffer for the 3rd spot right now. Austin Carr, though, has some company now because here comes Keffer to the inside. Not going to get there that time by as Carr holds on to 2nd here. Bergeron now tries to duck below of Keffer for the 3rd spot. You see them side by side back there. Ethan Toder, Brent New going at it as well. These cars all battling it out. Ryan Underwood, though, taking advantage as he's starting to pull away from the field there as Scooter Black and Brandon Freeberg. Freeberg had some contact with Brent New. He drops back into the 7th spot. But right now, folks, it is a Ryan Underwood out in front. Austin Carr, Damian Keffer, Alex Bergeron, Ethan Toder, your top 5. Toder has some company of his own as Brent New tries to get to the inside of him. Bergeron has looked content right now, but he has company. The 23 of Toter tries to go to the inside of him. Not going to get there. That battle for second is on still between Carr and Keffer. Now the 12 of Bergeron tries to go to the inside of Keffer. Keffer holds on to the third spot. Austin Carr in second still has still that company and pressure from Keffer. Keffer holds the third spot. Bergeron right now in the fourth spot. Contact and caution flag waves. So here we go. We're on board here for this wreck on the UltimateDirtTV instant replay. And Carr just goes around and upside down. And that might write an end here to heat race action for the one machine of Austin Carr. As you see, there is Ryan Underwood. He is still out in front, but now he can have a lot of pressure put on him here when we go back green with Keffer and Bergeron. Ethan Toter was putting pressure on that 12 machine. Can Toter even contend here for a possibility of a win? Lights will be going out. This time by will be green next time by. Looks like a green-white checkered is on tap here for heat race number 5. Can Ryan Underwood hold on and put a third heat race win here for VLR at Knoxville, or will it be Damian Keffer? Ethan Toter, can Alex Bergeron put one in here? But also watch out, chaos might erupt, and you could have someone like Brandon Freeberg, Derek Keltner, and Scooter Black sneak up into the top 3 here tonight. All this is possibilities. We'll find out. Pace truck is in. We are back underway here for heat race number 5. Ryan Underwood goes right to the top side as we're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Underwood, Keffer, Bergeron, Cal, Toter gets by Bergeron there. So does Brent New. Bergeron jump back to 5th now, folks. As you see, Damian Keffer trying to chase down Ryan Underwood. White flag in the air for the 46 of Ryan Underwood. Damian Keffer in second. Toter now in the 3rd spot. Down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. And folks, 3rd time tonight, VLR gets a heat race win. This time brought to you by Ryan Underwood. He wins heat race number 5. Damian Keffer in second. Ethan Toter 3rd. Brent New in 4th. So there it is. Again, Ryan Underwood with the win. Damian Keffer, Ethan Toter, Brent New, Alex Bergeron goes back to 5th. Brandon Freeberg, Derek Keltner, Scooter Black, and Austin Carr round out your 9-car field. Here we go. That is heat race number 5. Your final heat race, and starting on the pole, it's Matthew Selby to the outside for Davin Cardwell Racing. It's the one and only Davin Cardwell. Row number 2, it looks like Shane Greco, and to the outside, D1RT 28, Trevor Fitz. Row number 2, Dirty Dozen, the 79 of Blake Murray to the outside, D1RT 41, it's Matthew Logan. Joey Neese, he will start in the 7th spot. To the outside, it's Kate Lowdy in the 126. And rounding out the field, it is PJ Popham. So sixth and final heat race on the track now. After this, we will have our consolation races, followed up by our A main event. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is the Newton Cattle Farm Spring Nationals here at Knoxville Speedway in the super late models. Pace truck lights are out. Will be green next time by. Who is going to take home this final heat race? Can it be one of the D1RT cars? Trevor Fitz, Matthew Logan. Can it be a Davin Cardwell on the front row? Green flag is out. Selby right now, he's going to lead us into turn 1 and 2. We already got battle for the third spot, almost 3 wide already. Greco, Fitz, and Murray going at it right now. Murray takes over the third spot with a slide job. Battle for the lead is on Selby. Davin Cardwell go at it once more. Selby on the top side holds it. Cut down line. Oh, get on the binders. The 70 does of Davin Cardwell. The 46 of Selby. Back up top, 3 wide for the third spot. Something had to give. Fitz and Murray had some contact there. Greco takes over third, but for how long? Because we're back 3 wide. You see again, 3 wide, even more back there with Matthew Logan, Kate Lowdy, and Joey Neese. These guys are all battling it out here, folks. Davin Cardwell, he has taken over your league now. Matthew Selby fighting to hold on to second, which he will not, because there comes Shane Greco. Slide job for the second spot, as there comes Selby back to the inside. Now Greco has some pressure as Trevor Fitz goes to the inside. He slides up, takes over the third spot. Trevor Fitz in third now. Greco tries to sneak back below him. Not going to do it this time by. Selby in still the second spot. He's trying to chase down that 70 of Davin Cardwell, who is your leader now, folks. 4 down, 4 to go in your final heat race of the night. Davin Cardwell, Matthew Selby going at it there for the lead once more. Trevor Fitz in the third spot. Shane Greco, he is still battling it out, trying to get into the third spot. You see Selby, he drifts up the track a lot there, trying to run a slider line. He gained some speed on Davin Cardwell, but Cardwell gets the run there. Here comes another slider attempt by Selby, not going to get there once more. Cardwell holds on to the lead, but for how long will Selby hold on to the second spot? Here comes Trevor Fitz. Davin Cardwell out in front. Selby now on the bottom side. He's going to slide up. You see Fitz running the top side right now. Fitz in third. Selby in second. Davin Cardwell out on his lonesome right now in the first spot with the white flag in the air for the 70 machine of Davin Cardwell. Selby has one more chance. Can he get the run to try and pass for the lead, or is he going to try and just hold on to the second spot? Because here comes Trevor Fitz trying to duck to the inside here. But the 70, Davin Cardwell through 3 and 4, and Davin Cardwell Racing getting their one and only win here in heat race number 6, and it's brought to you by Davin Cardwell. Matthew Selby holds on to second, Trevor Fitz in third, and Blake Murray in fourth. So there it is. Davin Cardwell with the win. Matthew Selby, Trevor Fitz, Blake Murray, Shane Greco, your top 5. Matthew Logan, Kate Lowdy, Joey Neese, and PJ Popham. That is your 9-car final results for heat race number 6. Consolation action on the pole for this one. D1RT 71. It is Cole Cabry to the outside of the 21 for Vanderpool Racing. It is Lyndon Whitfield. Row number 2, Jesse Wall in the inside to the outside, the 3 of Bobby Mattingly. Row number 3, it looks like this. Blake Starnes to the inside to the outside. It's Nick Baum. Chase Hardy will start on the inside of row number 4 to the outside. It's Joe Wiggins. Austin Friedman starts on the inside of row number 5 to the outside. The 11, it's Jennifer Hans. Brandon Marlowe and Justin Holt. That is row number 6. This is B main or LCQ number 1. It says D main up there, but there are 3 B mains here tonight. This is B main number 1. 2 will go on from each B main to tonight's A main event. Pace truck getting ready to duck off. LCQ number 1 is green. Cole Cabry leads us into turn 1 and 2. Lyndon Whitfield, not the best jump, and oh boy, a lot of issues on the front stretch. We are still green right now. Cole Cabry out in front, though, at Lyndon Whitfield. Jesse Wall trying to put some pressure on Whitfield for that final transfer spot. Jesse Wall drops back a little bit now on Whitfield. Whitfield still in the second spot. Cole Cabry out in front, Lyndon Whitfield, Jesse Wall. That is your top 3, but again, 2 only go on. Three laps in the book for Cole Cabry right now. Lyndon Whitfield, Jesse Wall, your top 3, as Wall trying to put some pressure on Whitfield right now. That 21 machine, though, holding on to the final spot. You don't want to be in that spot right now because that is the final bubble spot. And right now you have Jesse Wall, Bobby Madden on the outside looking in. Blake Starnes, Austin Friedman, and Joe Wiggins, they were on that incident on lap number 1. They are now in the pits. Their night is done here at Knoxville Raceway. Here we go. Cole Cabry still has company because of Whitfield and Jesse Wall still right behind him here. Whitfield goes to the inside. So does Wall. Wall tries to drift up with Whitfield. Now Whitfield gets the run. He holds on to the second spot. Cole Cabry still out in front of LCQ number 1, Lyndon Whitfield in the second spot. But here comes Wall now once more to the inside. Jesse Wall trying to contend once more for that second final transfer spot into the A main event. Whitfield holds on to second, but for how long? Jesse Wall in the third spot trying to contend here. Jesse Wall trying to make a run for the show. Can he do it? He got to get by one car. That's it. One car for Jesse Wall, and he gets in here. But Whitfield, he is on full defense, just hitting his marks. But right now, he's doing that slider line. So is Wall. Now it's just going to be who is the better driver, who has the best mechanics here to keep this car in the show. Cole Cabry taking the white flag this time by. And the 71 leads us into turn 1 and 2 for the final time. Whitfield, Jesse Wall still 2 and 3. Cole Cabry going into 3 and 4. He goes. Whitfield there in second. But Cole Cabry for D1RT. He wins LCQ number 1. And joining him in the show, it's going to be Lyndon Whitfield. So again, Cole Cabry, Lyndon Whitfield go on to the show. Jesse Wall, Chase Hardy, Bobby Mattingly, Justin Holt, Brandon Marlowe, Nick Baum, Jennifer Hans, Blake Starnes, Austin Friedman, and Joe Wiggins. Your night is done. We will see you again in 2 weeks. LCQ number 2, and on the pole, VLR, it is the 37 of Randall Carter to the outside. Band Motorsports, the 34 of Brent New. Row number 2, Jacob Lassiter to the outside. In a B main, it's the 12 of Alex Bergeron. Row number 3, Brennan Weeks in the 22 outside, the 171 of Brandon Freeberg. Tyler Calhoun starts in row number 4 to the inside. To the outside is Derek Keltner. 9th, it'll be Tyler Reed. 10th, it is Scooter Black. That's row number 5. Row number 6, Hunter Heck, Austin Carr. That 12 cars, 10 laps, 2 go on, 10 go home. LCQ number 2. Lights are out on the base truck. Who is going to take these 2 spots and join our feature field here tonight? Alex Bergeron in a B main here. Brandon Freeberg, Brendan Weeks. Those guys all look strong, just for outside of their transfer spots. Randall Carter, another guy who was in a transfer spot for the most time of that heat race. He is in this LCQ number 2. So again, a lot of good competition here. Austin Carr, who was caught up in some contact. Scooter Black as well. Green flag is out again. 2 go on here. 10 laps. And leading us into turn 1 and 2. As you see back there, mid-pack, we already went 4 wide on the start. But right now, Randall Carter, Brent New slides up a little bit there. Almost gets into the back of Randall Carter, but now Brent New, you have company. And it is the 3-time World of Outlaw champion, Alex Bergeron, coming after the 34 of Brent New. New trying to go to the inside of Carter. Bergeron trying to go to the outside of New. This is only going to end in a few ways. And New, he drifts up, slows down, and opens the door for the 12. Contact, a little bump there, nudging him, letting him know that he's there. But Bergeron drops back a little bit. He slides up, is New. Now here comes Bergeron to the inside, side by side they go. You know what's coming next. It's a slide shot by the 12 of Bergeron. New goes to the inside. As this battle for the final transfer spot is on Brent New. Alex Bergeron going at it. Slide job by New. A haymaker. He gets a little loose, though. Here we go again. Once more down the front straightaway. Bergeron slides back up. This battle for second is hot here, folks. Brent New trying to go back inside, but Bergeron holds him there through 1 and 2. Brent New going to go here. He slides back up. Here we go. New takes over second. There goes Bergeron to the inside once more. Bergeron takes over second. Didn't even need to throw a haymaker. New there, tried to throw one back, but he didn't get the run. Now here comes the 12, Brendan Weeks. Weeks goes to the inside of Brent New. Caution flag. UltimateDirtTV instant replay. Oh boy. Problems in the back, and that looks like Scooter Black back there. Derek Keltner. But man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, how did you like that battle for the second spot? Bergeron and Brent New tearing it down here in LCQ number 2. But here we go. Halfway down, 5 laps in the books, 5 laps to go. Who is going to take that final transfer spot? Lights are out on the pace truck. Will be green next time. Bye. There you see, there's Brendan Weeks. He tried to throw a haymaker on Brent New. Green flag back out. Randall Carter goes right in front of Bergeron right now as Carter, he still leads, but we're almost a three-wide battle for the second spot. Bergeron, New, and Weeks. Here we go. What is Brent New going to do? Never mind that. The 12 machine. Oh, contact back mid-pack. We got ourselves a wreck, and it is Brent New. Upside down is the 34. So caution number 2 here at LCQ number 2. And you saw it, but Brent New upside down, and we're going to see here as him, Brennan Week, Brandon Freeberg, they're almost 4 wide there, and Brent New just going upside down. And that's going to write an end here of the night. Lights are out on the pace truck. Will be green. Nope, never mind. Looks like they're out. They are out. Will be green next time. Bye. And the top 2 go on. Randall Carter, Alex Bergeron. That is your front row coming to this restart, but keep an eye on row number 2. Brendan Weeks and Jacob Lassiter. Those 2 will fight it out and try and get by Alex Bergeron for that second spot. Pace truck off. Green flag back out, and Randall Carter, well, boys, he said I'm going to get a good restart once more for that VLR machine of Randall Carter. Brendan Weeks tries to go to the inside of Bergeron now. Looks like another 3-car battle. Get ready to heat up. As Lasser tries to get in the mix, there comes now Hunter Heck also in the mix. Here we go, 3 wide for the third spot. They're just fighting for positions right now. More contact back there. 2 to run here. Randall Carter, Alex Bergeron still 1 and 2. Here comes Lasser now trying to get a run. One final run. Can he get by it? Bergeron now. He says, I'm going to go after this leader once more. White flag in the air for VLR. Randall Carter, Bergeron in second. Those 2 looking to go on to the A main event through 1 and 2. They go down the back straightaway. In 2, 3, and 4. Bergeron going to go to the bottom side. Carter up top. And Randall Carter for VLR going to make it a little close, but he wins. LCQ number 2, Alex Bergeron joins him in the show. So there it is. Randall Carter, Alex Bergeron go on to the show. Lassiter, Heck, Freeberg, Weeks, Reed, Keltner, Black, New, Calhoun, and Carr. Your night is done. Third and final, LCQ is gridded up and on the pole for Slam Sim Sports. It's Mason Lobb to the outside. Dirty Dozen 79, Blake Murray. Row number 2, Full Throttle Performance 77. It's Robert Fletcher to the outside of him. The 33 of Shane Greco. Rocket Esports 13, Travis St. Clair starts on the inside of row number 3 to the outside. D1RT 41 of Matthew Logan. Ryder Cantillo starts on the inside of row number 4 to the outside. It is Cade Loudy. Row number 5, it looks like this. Ben Cowdermellish in the 12. Outside of him, it's Joey Neese. Huey Quillen for D12. He starts in the 11th spot, and outside, rounding out your field, the 32 of PJ Popham. Pace truck off. Green flag is out. Mason Lobb leads us into turn 1 and 2 for LCQ number 2. Blake Murray already has company. Robert Fletcher goes to the inside of him. The 77 for full throttle performance, trying to get by Blake Murray there. That battle for the final transfer spot of the night. That second spot is where you want to be, but Blake Murray right now has company in Robert Fletcher, Matthew Logan, and a lot of contact happening back there. Matthew Logan takes over second. Caution flags in the air. As you see, there's Travis St. Clair. Oh, no, it started up there in the second spot, and then everything gets cleaned up back there, and everyone got a little tap or two, and some contact between a whole bunch of cars. And I think one of the only guys that got through that cleanly was Mason Lobb and maybe Matthew Logan were the only two drivers not to have contact on that caution flag. Blake Murray has hit pit road, and it looks like his night is done. So the 79 of Blake Murray in the pits, and it looks like that'll be the end of his LCQ here tonight. Pace truck ducking off, and we'll be back under action. LCQ of the night underway here once more. Mason Lobb leads us back, but how long as Matthew Logan goes, tries to slide up there. He's going to hold the second spot. Mason Lobb still in front as Robert Fletcher in the 77 machine. He's in third. Travis St. Clair has the fourth spot, but again, 1 and 2, they make it. Everyone else, their night is done, and right now Mason Lobb, Matthew Logan, they hold those final 2 spots. Mason Lobb in front, Matthew Logan in second, but you see the Hornets that's behind him. That is St. Clair, Quillen, Fletcher, and Loudy, all there trying to come after those top 2 spots held by Mason Lobb and Matthew Logan. You see St. Clair in the third spot trying to fend off the guys behind him, but also trying to catch up to Matthew Logan right now. St. Clair had some problems in heat races as he had some contact, and it was a lot of contact that couldn't help him get into the feature from there. But you see Fletcher now. Fletcher goes and slides up on Quillen here. Oh, boy. Contact back there. We're staying green as they all save it out. But 4 laps to run for Mason Lobb. Matthew Logan, the guys in the back, fighting just for bragging rights here in better spots to finish out this LCQ. But Mason Lobb, Matthew Logan, hold your time 2 and the final 2 into the show tonight. Can St. Clair do anything here? Is it 2 gone for naught with 3 to run? There is Travis St. Clair trying to make a run here. He has 2 laps to do so. Can he get by Matthew Logan, or will it be Lobb and Logan going on to the show here tonight? White flag in the air this time by, and Mason Lobb, he is going to take it here as Matthew Logan in second. White flag for Mason Lobb through 1 and 2, clean as can be, up through the back straightaway into 3 and 4. The 39 for Slam Sim Sports. Mason Lobb wins your final LCQ of the night. Matthew Logan going to join him in the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, while these guys get ready for featured time, we will be back after these great words from our great sponsors here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and it'll be feature time for the Newton Cattle Farm Spring Nationals here at Knoxville.
Shit, man. I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch you go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. These are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. Shotgun knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the Newton Cattle Farm Spring Nationals here at Knoxville Speedway. Again, I'm Alex Robinson. William Duvall is our producer for tonight's action. So here is your starting grid for tonight's main event. Starting in the 24th position, it is D1RT Racing, 41 of Matthew Logan to the inside. The 12 for Team ABR, it is Alex Bergeron. Lyndon Whitfield will start in position number 22 to the inside. It's Mason Lobb. Row number 10. Outside Team VLR, Randall Carter. To the inside, D1RT 71 of Cole Cabry. Row number 9, D1RT. Trevor Fitz to the outside. Inside, Drew Hopkins Racing 23. It is Ethan Toder. 16th position, it's Richie Yost to the inside, Tyler Cox. Hunt the front, Jesse Ennerkin starts on the outside of row number 7 to the inside, D12, 25 of Zach McSwain. Starting in row number 6 outside, it's Matthew Selby to the inside, the 7 of Damian Keffer. Row number 5 looks like this. Outside, Scott Dobbs. Inside, D1RT 44. John Ruggiero Jr. Clifford Driscoll will start on the outside of row number 4 to the inside. It is going to be Jacob Harberts. Row number 3, Davin Cardwell for Davin Cardwell Racing to the inside. Scheduled to start there is Team VLR 52 of Ryan Underwood. Row number 2 to the inside, it'll be Kendall Tucker for Swindell Speed Labs outside. Devin Morgan for Team VLR. On the front row, I feel like this is clean cut tonight. 127 D1RT, it is Blake Majulis, and to the inside on the pole set quick time 1 heat race. Number 1, the 33 of Evan C. And tonight, brought to you by Mimi's Making Emotions Back Row Challenge, and it was accepted by the 46 from VLR of Ryan Underwood. So Ryan Underwood will start in position number 24, has taken the Back Row Challenge, so everyone starting on that inside row moves up a spot. And it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Lights are out on the pace truck. It ducks in. We are green here at Knoxville Speedway. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time to crank it up with the Ultimate Dirt TV Crank It Cam. I hope you enjoyed that Crank It Cam. First caution of this A main is out. And it looks like it was the 28 for D1RT of Trevor Fitz. Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. And oh boy. Trevor Fitz hit the wall and hit it hard. So here we go. You see him through 1 and 2 there, down into 3 and 4. As all of them battling out for position and just, a lot of contact, and Trevor Fitz going to hit the wall hard. That's going to write an end to his night. So Trevor Fitz back in the pits. As you see, that car was giving him problems here. And at a point you see there, it didn't even want to turn for him. So that will write an end to D1RT's car there of Trevor Fitz. But during the Crank It segment, Kendall Tucker, he took over the second spot from Blake Majulis. Keep an eye, Ryan Underwood. He has moved up about 2, maybe 3 spots here in a matter of 2 laps. He has a chance here, but will he be able to catch these leaders when this green flag is back out? Evan C. back out, still in front. Majulis now goes back to the inside, takes back the second spot over Kendall Tucker. Here comes Devin Morgan now. Devin Morgan tries to go to the inside of Kendall Tucker. Tucker to the outside. Here we go. Battle for the third spot. They go side by side down the front straightaway. It is still Kendall Tucker in the third spot. Devin Morgan in the fourth spot. As you see, Harberts rounds out the top 5. Davin Cardwell, John Ruggiero Jr. also there. Ryan Underwood up to 16th here, folks. Went back, started in the 24th spot. Ryan Underwood up to 15th. So he has moved about 10 spots already since the start of this action. We're only 4 laps into tonight's A main event. Evan C, though, out in front as it's C, Majulis, Tucker, and Devin Morgan, and Jacob Harbert. That is your top 5, and you see these top 5, maybe top 6 there with Davin Cardwell starting to pull away from the rest of the field. Here we go into 3 and 4, but you see these top 3 have looked sharp here at Knoxville all night long. Evan C, Blake Majulis, you see back there, we were 3, almost 4 wide in the mid-pack as these Hornets nest, and problems for the 25 for D12. That was Zach McSwain going around. So problems for the 25, and he is going to hit back to pit road. So a tough break for the 25. Here's your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. As you see, 3 wide there, McSwain. We go into 3 and 4, and something had to give. Everyone pushed, and McSwain just got the short end of the stick. Goes around, and that will write the end of the 25's night here at Knoxville. So now on this restart, you have Evan C, Blake Majulis back on the front row. Kendall Tucker, Devin Morgan, row number 2. But again, you look at this top 5, even top 10. Evan C, Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker, Devin Morgan, Davin Cardwell. All current or former pros, and they're all right. You also have Alex Bergeron back there. He had to come through a B main. He's a former pro, actually current pro here, 3-time World of Outlaw Sprint Car champion there. The Cardwells, they have that lineage. Davin and Hayden Cardwell, both former pros there. Hayden won a World of Outlaw championship. Davin still looking to crown himself one the next coming season. Blake Majulis, a former Outlaw pro and former champion in the Super Late models. So a lot of pristine here tonight at Knoxville. Green flag back out, and Evan C back to work he goes. Kendall Tucker and Blake Majulis, those two go side by side for the second spot once more. Third spot, caution. And it's the 23 for Newton Cattle Farms, Ethan Toder. Having some problems there as well. So early problems for a few of these drivers in this feature event. So we look back here on the restart. Ethan Toder, they're 4 wide back there. And oh boy, something bunched up mid-pack. And Toder goes around. So a tough break for the 23. So Miguel Green will have 8 laps in the books, 3 early cautions so far here at Knoxville. But look at that, Ryan Underwood up to the 12th spot. Ryan Underwood again started 24th, took the back road challenge. He is up to 12th. These cautions helping him out early on to try and get back into the mix for possible win here. But lights are out. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out. Evan C. leads us back into turn 1 and 2, and again, this battle for second, right back where it left off. Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker back to work. Those two go after each other. Devin Morgan and Jacob Harberts, they're back at it again. Harberts, though, hits the berm and hit it hard. Now he's getting shuffled back into that mix in the group. Ryan Underwood into the 10th spot now, folks. Evan C., Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker. Tucker now takes over second from Majulis, as there you see those top 4 of C, Tucker, Majulis, and Morgan are already starting to pull away from the field slowly but surely. They are trying to put themselves a gap, but again, these 4 cars you have well known in the super late model world as dominance. Pure dominance is a definition for Evan C., Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker, Devin Morgan, John Ruggiero Jr. He is now up into the top 5 for D1RT in that 44 machine. And another caution out. Number 21 for Vanderpool Racing. It looks like Lyndon Whitfield in the pits after that one. Whitfield, and looks like Morgan, there's Selby, who we saw looking really sharp in his heat race. He gets caught up in the mix. Matthew Logan got caught up in the mix as well. So again, there they go. There's your first impact, and then the rest of the mix getting caught up there, and Whitfield ends up getting turned upside down, but Matthew Logan involved there. But again, those top 4 of C, Majulis, Tucker, and Morgan, those 4 long green flag run comes into play. Chem lap traffic come into play, we'll find out. Green flag back out, and those 4 started pulling away early on. You see the top 3 already starting to put a good jump they had there on the rest of the pack. Evan C, though, he's looking sharp right now as that battle for second again back on. Majulis and Kendall Tucker. Devin Morgan now, he said, I want a part of this action, boys. Cut me in, because here comes the 12 machine of Devin Morgan. When Whitfield going to rejoin the pack there as well. But Evan C., he is at 33 out in front of the pack. Majulis holding off the 00 of Kendall Tucker. Devin Morgan right now in the 4th spot. He's in the slick, slides up that slider line, looking very sharp here early on in this feature event. 15 laps will be in the book next time by. There you see we're 3 wide, as that is dangerous, boys. 3 wide there, as now you see a car hitting the berm there, trying to make it 4 wide. Didn't hold very long there. You see the 37. That is Randall Carter, Clifford Gristle, Mason Lobb, all those guys who transferred on from the B main, up trying to get in the top 10 right now. Ryan Underwood up in the 8th right now, so he is closing in on trying to make that back row challenge real, but he's fighting with the 70 of Davin Cardwell. Damian Keffer, he's in the 6th spot right now. Ruggiero Jr. has passed Devin Morgan up for 4th. He's battling now with him. But there you see it. Oh, boy, we're getting feisty here tonight. Those top three, though, C. Majulis Tucker. While this battle on for the fourth spot is on. Those three starting to pull away. There's Ruggiero Jr., Devin Morgan, Damian Keffer, all battling it out right now. There's battles all throughout the field here tonight. Evan C., though, he has looked dominant here for VLR, and he is still out in front. You see VLR 46. That's Ryan Underwood. He's battling with the 70 for Davin Cardwell Racing of Davin Cardwell. Those two going at it. VLR teammate of Underwood, Randall Carter back there. He's battling with Jacob Harbers for the 9th spot. Then you go back even farther, you have Mason Lobb, Cole Cabry, Jesse Ennerkin. Those guys sitting on the outside of a top 10 right now. They're looking to compete as they're all coming here for the rest of these guys on the top 10. But here we go. A longer green flag run will lap traffic become a factor here before the end of this race for Evan C., Majulis, Tucker, and Morgan. There you see Devin Morgan, Damian Keffer right now, and John Ruggiero Jr. Their guys are sitting 4, 5, and 6 in the field right now. Devin Morgan starting to lose his speed here as he was keeping up with those top three. Now he's battling with Keffer and Ruggiero. Now he's starting to lose those top three here as he has some company again. Keffer, he is on that top side. Ruggiero tried to make a move on the zero machine there. Couldn't get the job done. Tries to make a catch-up move here tonight. As here he goes, slider line in place here for him as well. Damian Keffer, Ryan Underwood, John Ruggiero Jr. Those guys have looked sharp so far tonight. Ruggiero Jr. has been in the top 5 for a few laps here tonight, so he's looking to impress some eyes in that 44 machine. Keffer, Morgan. Keffer in the top 5 right now. He's looking again. He's been impressive over the past few weeks in his super late model and right now running up with some of the best. But Evan C., Majulis, Kendall Tucker, your top 3 here, folks. Davin Cardwell, remember, he was up there fighting in for the top 5. He's back into the 10th spot. There you see, there's Davin Cardwell right now trying to hold off Cole Cabry. Alex Bergeron, the 12 in the 12th spot. Jesse Ennerkin dropped back into the 14th spot. Mason Lobb in 13th right now. So you have Cole Cabry. He's looked sharp. The 70 and the 71 get ready to go at it here. You also have Harbert still in the mix as well. Alex Bergeron there. And even Mason Lobb, who, again, a lot of these guys came from those B mains here, those LCQs, and they are competing, trying to sneak into the top 10. And, oh, man, contact. Caution flag is out, and it looks like the 80 machine. Jacob Harbert's upside down. 28 machine, is it? Looks like it might be. I don't know who the other guy was. I'll have to find out who that other driver was upside down. And it was Richie Yost. So here we go again. 70 machine and Harberts. That was Cardwell and Harberts get into it there. And here comes Richie Yost and everyone else. Yost getting cleaned up along the rest of the mess. And that looks like it might be the end of the 29 machine of Richie Yost. Pace truck is off. Green flag is back out here on the raceway. 28 laps in the book. Here in this 50-lap feature event, Evan C. has been your leader for all 28 laps. There you see Ruggiero Jr. right there. Devin Morgan, now he got by Kendall Tucker. Tucker fell asleep on that as here comes Underwood. Underwood tried to make a move, got contact with Tucker. Tucker now, he jumps back into the 7th spot, 3 wide here. For that 4th spot, Damian Keffer holds on right now. There's Randall Carter. There's Ryan Underwood. Again, Underwood comes from that last spot, 24th. He's battling right now for the 4th spot with Randall Carter. Damian Keffer, Kendall Tucker, all these guys battling it out for the 4th spot right now. But while these guys do it, they have a hornet's nest behind them. Davin Cardwell, Cole Cabry, Mason Lobb, John Ruggiero Jr., all coming back here. There's even the one of Jesse Enderkin. All these boys trying to make a run towards the front. And with these restarts, it helped them out a lot because they were spread out. As you see, there's Ryan Underwood drops back into the 7th spot trying to make some moves here. Randall Carter, he's in the 5th spot. Devin Morgan. So VLR sitting 1, 4, 5, and 6 right now in the field. And another caution, cars upside down. As problems here once more at Knoxville, and it looks like the 39 might have been involved there of Mason Lobb. Jesse Enderkin also might have been involved there for Hunt the Front. So here's your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. And there's Enderkin, and oh boy. Mason Lobb as well, going up in the air a few times there. So that's your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Here's another look at it. There's Ruggiero Jr. also there as well, but Mason Lobb. And watch this as Lobb comes down, and the one of Enderkin coming in hot, and just nowhere for either driver to go, and well, you see the end result. Pace truck ducking off. Green flag back out here on the raceway. Evan C. Majulis gets a better jump this time. Can the 127 knock off the 33 here and lead a lap early in this feature? It's been the 33 all throughout. And yet another caution flag flies here at Knoxville. Oh man, the 46, the VLR machine, Ryan Underwood, having some issues. He's going to go around. And now at Knoxville, after that restart, there is nowhere to go. So a tough break there for VLR's 46 of Ryan Underwood. Went from 24th all the way up to a top 5. Just went around now here, and that is going to write an end. He is in the pits, and the 46 machine looks like he will not be returning to action right now. Also in the pits, the 23 of Ethan Toder joins Tyler Cox and Zach McSwain in the pits as well. Pace truck ducks off, and we are back underway here at Knoxville. Evans C, another good start for him. Devin Morgan, he gets a good start as he goes to the inside of the 127 of Blake Majulis. Majulis now drops back to the third spot as now here we go. VLR teammates Morgan and C going at it side by side. 127 of Majulis trying to put his at back in the mix for the battle for the lead. Look at Randall Carter right now. Blake Majulis, you got a lot of company and a lot of guys around you. Have that team VLR on it right now. They're sitting 1, 2, and 4. Majulis right in the middle of this whole thing. Devin Morgan, your new leader there, folks. He finally takes off a lap from the 33, but guess what? VLR has still led every lap, and now Randall Carter trying to make it VLR 1, 2, 3 as he goes to the inside of Blake Majulis, and yet another caution flag waves. Here's your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay again. 3 wide. John Ruggiero Jr. goes up, hits the wall hard. So here we go once more. Pace truck back off. Green flag back out here at Knoxville. Devin Morgan, he is going to lead us into turn 1 and 2. A little change of things there as Randall Carter going to get contact now. The 70 of Davin Cardwell goes around and get another caution in the air. Pace truck off. Green flag is back out. Devin Morgan. Evan C., Blake Majulis, Randall Carter. That is your top four. Bergeron in the top five right now. He has company as Damian Keffer. He goes to the inside here. Bergeron. Remember that heat race battle between those two was an instant classic. They're back at it once more. But Evan C., Devin Morgan, Blake Majulis, Randall Carter, your top four. And those top four once more are going to say, we're going to take a little stroll here, boys. We'll see you later. Those top four all looking strong, but that mid-pack has been feisty all night long, and they continue to fight their way throughout. But again, Ruggiero Jr., Kendall Tucker, Ryan Underwood, Ethan Toder, Tyler Cox, Zach McSwain out of feature action here tonight. 18 cars left on track. Devin Morgan, Evan C., Blake Majulis, Randall Carter. Again, your top four. Those four are going to be the ones that keep your eye on here as Damian Keffer, Cole Capri. Those two are in fifth and sticked. Alex Bergeron drops all the way back to 10th. But remember, we saw that 12 machine. He had to run a B main here, ladies and gentlemen. So he is in the 10th spot here. He worked his way up to the top 5, but now he's back into the 10th spot here. Jacob Harberts. Remember him? He had some problems. He is now up in the top 10 as well. Davin Cardwell in the 11th spot. He's trying to work his way back into a top 10 here after the problems he has, as you see a lot of battling going on throughout this raceway. But up front, it is still Morgan, C., Majulis, and Carter. Now you see Devin Morgan, Evan C. They're starting to pull away from VLR, Randall Carter, and Blake Majulis there. They're sitting 3 and 4. This battle for the lead between these teammates could heat up here. Devin Morgan in the 12 machine looking strong. Evan C., though, outside he goes. The 33 trying to get the lead back from the 12 machine of Devin Morgan. Evan C. gets the run out of the corner he needs. Evan C. back up front. And Devin Morgan now trying to work his way back below here. But now this battle for the lead might actually help Blake Majulis, Randall Carter. Because with these two battling it out, here comes those two cars looking to get up to the second and even for the win here. 5 laps to go for this time by Evan C., Devin Morgan, Blake Majulis, Randall Carter, your top 4 here. Evan C., though, he lost the lead to Devin Morgan. He's back up front. Devin Morgan now, he's trying to make a one more last chance effort. Blake Majulis hasn't led a lap here tonight. He's looking to do it here on those final 3 laps to go. Randall Carter in 4th. But again, these top 4 have pulled away from the rest of the pack. Evan C. has 3 laps. Can he hold on to another win here this week? Devin Morgan in 2nd, Blake Majulis 3rd. Is this going to be your podium once more again? Evan C. takes it here. Popsicle sticks in the air. 2 to run here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Evan C., Devin Morgan, Blake Majulis. Still your top 3. Can Morgan make a run? Can he make a finish here tonight? White flag in the air for the 33 right now. Evan C. takes it here to the 33, park it through 1 and 2 cleanly. Here comes the 12, tries to go to the inside. Evan C. still gets the run he needs down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Down the front straightaway, ladies and gentlemen. VLR the 33, Evan C. wins here at Knoxville Speedway. Devin Morgan, Blake Majulis, Randall Carter, and Damian Keffer, your top 5. So here is your feature results. Evan C., Devin Morgan, Blake Majulis, Randall Carter, Damian Keffer, your top 5, Clifford Driscoll, Cole Cabery, Mason Lobb, Davin Cardwell, and Jacob Harberts. Your top 10, Alex Bergeron in 11th, Matthew Logan, Matthew Selby, Jesse Enderkin, and Lyndon Whitfield, your top 15. Trevor Fitz, Richie Yost, Scott Dobbs, John Ruggiero Jr., Kendall Tucker, Ryan Underwood, Ethan Toder, Tyler Cox, and Zach McSwain. That was your 24 starters. That is your 24 feature results. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after these few messages by our great sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV for interview time here at Knoxville Speedway. And we are back here at the Newton Cattle Farms Kentucky Dirt League Nationals, Spring Nationals here at Knoxville. Down in Victory Lane and coming home in third tonight, it is Blake Majulis, the 127. And, sir, it's kind of weird not talking to you when you win a race.
Just a little bit. Definitely had some good runs tonight. Definitely some good speed early on. They found that line in the middle a little sooner and just was a little tick better. Didn't want to give up on the bottom. A couple races ago, the bottom was really, really good. So I was trying to see if that bottom would be good if I was floating down there, but just never really came in.
And now, talk about this. We know there's a pretty big race coming up next week here at Knoxville. And you get another test here and battling it out with Devin, Evan, Randall back there as well. Ryan Underwood gave you a run for your money a little bit. Talk about how this test prepares you for these bigger races coming up.
Yeah, mainly it just allows you to see kind of how the track's going to wear out. But you know, earlier in the week the track was wearing out a little bit different than it did tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how, how a course over 100 laps the track will really change. But just really try to get the setup dialed in for that 100 lapper and be good those last 10 laps. That's kind of the key here. And like I said, it's kind of difficult to test for 100 laps when you're only running 50 or so, and the track changes, significantly throughout a course of a race. So, it's definitely tough to test for a 100 lapper like that, and you just never know what's going to happen.
And now I know you got a lot of great sponsors. You can't see some of them with all the mud covering, but who do you have to thank for another podium finish here tonight?
Yeah, just congrats to Evan and Devin on their good runs. DNRT Racing, Represent Limited, ML Performance, Matt Logan for everything he does for me, Reliable Energy Solutions, CFM Esports, CD Cinematography, BK Designs, Design 75 for the sweet looking wrap, and everyone that watched, I appreciate it.
That is your third place finisher, the 127 from D1RT, Blake Majolas, coming home in second tonight. For VLR, the 12 of Devin Morgan. And, man, another instant classic for you. You and Evan put on a show for the lead tonight, and your car just looked like it was souped up, ready to win tonight.
Yeah, we had a really good car there, and, it was got the lead, but got some spoiler damage there, and it really slowed us down. And Evan got to the outside, and I didn't really fight him. I just wanted to run 1-2 and call it a night. But it's a great night. Come back out here and run a big event, just to let everyone know I'm still here. Looking forward to the spring fling.
And now you mentioned that spring fling coming up, these big events, a lot of them happening at Knoxville this year with this new tire model. I haven't got to ask you about it, but now this model coming out so close to when these bigger events are, how does it change the preparation that you have in these next 2 weeks?
It changes it a good bit. I've already ran more laps than I did last year spring fling. But, probably just tone it down and just show up and do my deal. I don't generally like practicing too much because I feel like if anything I get worse and tune myself out. So the less laps I can run, I think the better or the more happier I'm going to be. I don't want to kill myself putting time into it. I just want to show up and have fun and run whatever.
And now we know you got a lot of great guys backing that number 12 machine. Who do you have to thank for the second place finish here tonight?
I got to thank MC Team VLR for everything they do. I got to give a huge thanks to TAC 3 Defense, Tyler Burrow, for the amazing design. I believe this is the first big race that we debuted at, Spring Fling car. And, I think it's going to look pretty good, hopefully up front in that deal. And then, I got to thank you all for broadcasting and Drew Hopkins and the Kentucky Dirt League for putting on this place race.
And that's your second place finisher. He sounds a little happier tonight, the 12, Devin Morgan. Can we do more interviews like that?
Absolutely not.
That is your second place finisher of Devin Morgan. And now coming home with the win tonight, the 33 for VLR, Evan C. And just talk about it one more. Just keep adding it for the past week. Another instant classic tonight with your teammate Devin Morgan. And, man, talk about the close racing that you've had over this past week.
Oh, yeah, we've definitely been fast. And up front, it seems like we're battling for the lead. Every race this past week and, here tonight is, pretty challenging. You got to be on your game when you're a bunch of restarts like that and you're racing against guys like Blake and Devin. It's pretty fun also and, definitely keeps you on your toes.
Now talk about the run that Team VLR had tonight. You with the win, Devin in second, Randall Carter in the top 5. You had Ryan Underwood who came from the back. He was in the top 5 as well, but then had a tough break. VLR looks like they had a couple quick cars coming into Knoxville for next week's big race.
Well, yeah, we've been, testing and, it always seems like we run pretty good here at Knoxville. We ran good here in the Pro Series. Last 2 years also just, track suits me and I feel pretty good about the setup. Like I said, we've been working hard, and we've got it tuned up pretty good for tacky and slick conditions. So probably won't turn a whole lot of more laps for the spring fling. Don't want to just dial myself out because I feel pretty good, like I said. And congrats to all the teammates of VLR. Good runs tonight, and looking forward to the spring fling next week.
Well, we know you got a lot of great guys backing you, a lot of great sponsors on that car. Who do you got to thank for putting you in victory lane here tonight?
Just everybody at Team VLR, like I was saying, all the work they put in, and Steve from Esports, 127 Industries, Kevin Dedman, his band Dirty Grass Soul, Jeff Brown over at iRacing Flag, Jimmy Knoxville Designs, Captain Morgan, just everybody else that helps out. Selena Truck Stop are going to be coming on board for the spring fling as a sponsor, so definitely looking forward to that. And just thank y'all guys for broadcasting for us tonight. Drew and Kentucky Dirt League for putting this on.
That is your winner for VLR, the 33 of Evan C. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank all of you for tuning in tonight once more here tonight for the Newton Cattle Farm Spring Nationals, the Kentucky Dirt iRacing League, and the Keltner Contracting for sponsoring here at Knoxville tonight. Ultimate Dirt TV would like to thank all their great sponsors: World of Thunder Esports League, SRT Australia, Speed Shop 51, FEGPC. I think I'm missing a few here. Miller Family Trucking, Locked on iRacing Podcast. Go check them out. Listen to them. And HeatWaveDesigns.net for all their great support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. For BJ Duvall, I am Alex Robinson. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great night and be safe. I'm going to see California.